two, one, we're in. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, and I'm back with Minecraft once again, doing a brand new series to my YouTube gaming series. Today I will be joined by amazing brother over here, Reese, who will be joining me throughout the entire episode. And today we are doing a pretty interesting build battle, which you can now see behind me. So let's get over to the building grounds and we'll find out exactly what we are doing. So how this is going to work, just before we head into finding out what it is that we're both on two different sides of the wall. So Reese will be over on this side, which is the orange side, and I am on the green side of the area. And what we'll do is we get 20 minutes to build anything that this dispenser here says that we've got, and then we'll begin to battle off. So throughout this challenge, all we'll do is we'll be muted so we cannot hear each other and what we're going to be doing. You'll only hear what we're doing through the commentary when it comes to the actual videos being posted themselves. So, Reese, do the deeds and reveal what's on. What is it today? A treehouse. Okay, so let's get ourselves onto the grounds. And I will count us in. When the timer begins, we will begin to mute. Then we'll be able to build. So we've just got slightly under 20 minutes actually, overall. So the timer will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. So we are ready to build. Let me just get to the party and mute myself, because I don't want Reese to hear what I'm saying. Right, let's get kick-started with this. Let's begin to build. So I'm going to be building this. I think I'm going to do an oak tree house. So I'm going to need oak. I'm going to need some oak leaves as well, because obviously this is a tree house. We're going to need quite a lot of oak. So we've got oak planks. We've got the oak logs. We've got the oak leaves. And we'll do some decorating to that as well. So we are on 19 minutes here. Let's begin to build. So I'm going to do some logs first. So I'm going to make this quite a thick build here. So this is just the base of the house. I'm going to make it tall enough to begin to build out the house. So this is the entrance to the house here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to extend that out. It's only going to be a small little house. It's not going to be too big or anything. It's just going to be a regular little house. I'm going to get some glass as well. So there we go. So yep, so we can do it. We might not be able to decorate it inside, but let's just see what we can get. So I'm going to make this just a little bit longer, so we've got enough size in. Might make it a little bit thicker as well. Here, there we go. That should be enough for a nice good house. It's only going to be small, so it doesn't really matter how big I tend to build it. So we're going to have a bit of blocks here. This is going to be for the base. Here, I'm going to have 2 pieces of window here. And it's going to be 2 on either side. As you'll see. 2 here. Then I've got a corner. Yeah. It's not going to be a huge house or anything, so it's going to be quite an interesting house to build. So this is going to be actually 3. So I'm going to have to extend the window over here out by 1. Can adjust that later. It does seem a bit uneven, but we'll be able to get there very, very soon. So what I'm going to do is it's just going to be a tiny little sort of playhouse sort of effect I'm going to be doing on here. So I'll be able to find out just what I'm doing here for this. I've got to keep my ear out for the timer as well, because that's on full blast right now. We've just got plenty of time, I believe, to build this. It's not going to be a big build, so it's only going to be quite little. Nothing too huge, to be fair. It is going to be mainly presented. Obviously, it'll be hidden by the fact that its roof is going to be full on oak. So what we're going to do now is going to build one more layer, then do the lighting on the inside area of this. We've still got 15 minutes left to go, so we've still got plenty of time to build. So I'm going to start. This is going to be my light layer, I believe. It's not going to be too big, like I said, so we're going to need some sea lanterns. I'm going to make it out of. So I am not, whilst Reese is building, I'm not allowed on his side of the ground, so I can't see, and I'm not allowed to see what he's done. So yeah, we'll be able to find out what he builds later on. So what we're going to do now is do this. So this is going to be just like a little playhouse sort of thing for this build, so it's nothing too interesting. Fun though, it'll be fun. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to begin to add the oak leaves onto the roof of this build. And you'll figure out why in a moment. What I mean by this, because this is going to be an overlapping event. So what it's going to do is I'm going to be posting these oak leaves all around, kind of give it that sort of tree-ish effect. Gosh. So it's going to look very interesting, is this. So what we're going to do is that this bit here is going to be the entrance. So we're going to need some oak doors now. And it's just going to be like a little sort of playhouse thing. It's going to have like a little bed and stuff, so you can like sleep in it. It's not going to be too big. Just something a little bit more little and a little bit more softer. So what we're going to do now is going to get an oak door. Everything's going to be oak themed for this. And what I'm going to do is get some oak logs. Some of these oak logs that I used to create the tree to support the base of the tree as well. So yeah, that's going to be to support. Or we could just use some oak planks, because then it makes it look cooler. Yeah, let's just do that. Obviously I have to be very aware of the time. You can just see our heads over there. Yeah, that's our thing. And we get to decide who gets the points at the end of each round, I believe. So we get to decide who's done the best, to be very honest. So that is the supports done and dusted for that. Let's get to decorate the inside of the thing. So we're going to have a little bed in here. So I'm going to clear my inventory a little bit. And so I'm going to clear my inventory. I'm going to get a bed. It's just going to be a little red bed. Nothing too bad. I'm going to have a little oak plank, so we're not going to get rid of the oak plank. So that's going to be like a little bedside table. We're going to have a little thing here. Might put a little chest somewhere. Maybe a little chest next to the table. So we're going to have a chest here. We're going to have a little chest here. And I'll just have like your basic needs like foods and drinks and stuff. So I'm going to get some food. So I'm going to go do some cooked pork. So I'm going to get some cooked pork chops and pop them in. I'm going to add some for drinks. I'm going to add, let me just check my timer. We've got 10 minutes left. So I'm going to put in now some drinks. For the drinks, I'm just going to use potions of swiftness. So I'm just going to use like potions of swiftness. I feel like that would work. So here we go. I'm going to do the highest one, which is an 8-minute one. Got some of that. And then you've got some leather armor. It's like basically just like a little supply of clothes there as well. So you get some of that. And you've got like a little plate, and you've got like a little chair. Like I'm gonna add another little oak plank over here, and I'm gonna add an oak stair to go with it, because this is gonna be like a little desk sort of thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop the chair there. That's gonna be like a desk sort of thing. There's gonna be like a little sort of outdoor bedroomy sort of effect. Well, that's that complete. And I'm gonna now decorate the outer area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some oak saplings, and I'm gonna get some bone meal. I'm gonna do some like oak trees. So yeah, we're gonna get some bone meal. There. And what I'm gonna do is like just add some little trees to this area. So it's gonna kind of like look like it's blending in a little. If you kind of get the gist of what I'm gonna do with this, so it looks like it's like in like a little sort of like outdoory sort of vibe. And what I'm gonna do as well is gonna use some of the bone meal as like grass and stuff, like long layers of grass lurking around as well. Like kind of gives it that sort of like outdoorsy sort of feeling. I know I'm kind of going a little bit out of line for the boundary here, but that's like specifically for like the idea that I'm going with for this. So like you can get all the commentary here, what you can like see that I'm doing this stuff. So some of this might look like it's going kind of overbound. It's not really. We've got some like plants and stuff around as well. We're just kind of sprucing things up a little here. And what I'm going to do is, near the entrance of it, is I'm going to add a swing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some iron fences. That's like represent the chains of a swing. And then I'm going to have oak planks for like this. There. So I've got the oak planks. So like there's like a little swing sort of thing. It's gonna be hard because like I'm obviously building out of thing. So it's like, sorry if this doesn't make much sense, but you'll find out what I mean in a minute. There we go, like that. And then in between, I'm gonna add the slabs here. can. That's one. What I'm going to do is at the edge of the slabs, connect them. Rather than a slab, I might have to have it as an oak plank instead. Because then it makes it look better. I like it's actually connecting like that's a swing sort of effect. If you get what I mean, you'll get what I mean. So, just add a tree here. We've got quite a few like little trees dotting around. Kind of gives it that outdoorsy sort of feeling. And we've got officially 6 minutes left to go. So I'm gonna try see if I can like spruce things up a little bit. Leaf wise, so I'm gonna do like oak leaves. Like I'm gonna do some like more oak leaves like poking out. So like have like this sort of outdoorsy sort of touch to the building like this, and just like a little bit of a spruce up sort of touch to it, just to like make it a little bit more like it's hidden away, kind of like make it more secretive in a way, I guess, is like what I'm kind of going with. It looks like it's got hair now. Terrible creations, but yeah, like something like that, a bit of this, a bit of this. And just giving it sort of like that little bit of an outdoorsy sort of look, I guess, is like kind of what we're going with here. You sort of get the gist. And like what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some oak planks here, and we need some oak planks, and we're gonna need a ladder as well. You'll figure out why in a second. Ladder. I'm gonna need a ladder as well. Oh gosh. There. Don't get on the ground. There. You'll get a little ladder. It's not too bad, so you can like have that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some oak planks here. So you can get that. I'm gonna add a little oak sign as well. There's a lot of oak going on in here, so the mine's going to be an oak tree. I believe you can do any form of wood that you would like for this tree house, but I'm deciding to use oak just because I feel like it. To be honest, where am I looking? Oh yeah, an oak sign I'm going to need, and this is going to be a tree house. So a tree house. Not really much I can really think of, mate. Just trying to make the area look a little bit more outdoorsy, I guess. So I could add some more trees, maybe? We've still got plenty of time, so yeah. And I'm gonna unmute myself like for the very last 5 seconds that we have like left on there, so I can like do a little bit of, well, last 10 seconds even, like a little countdown, just so he knows how long we've got left. Oak. Nice, so we're gonna get some more oak tree saplings, and I'm gonna add some more bone meal as well. Just want to spruce it up and make it look like it's an actual like thing here. So like make it look a little bit more outdoorsy, I guess. Just like adding some tree, make it like it's like a tree house in the woods sort of effect, I guess. It's like what we're doing. I don't know why I've dropped a little sign there. That's not what we need. Like dropping it in that sort of like effect as well. Like we could have like some like beehives in there. Like a like some bees nests in here on some of the trees. Make it look like it's an outdoorsy sort of thing. Like you know, to have like a couple bees nests or something in there. Gives it that slight little good spruced up touch. As we've got now just 2 minutes left to go. I mean, this is not going to be too bad. I'm just going to make this a little bit more believable. Add a bit of strip of, yeah, like that. Make it look a little bit more cooler, I guess. Just kind of, oh god, that just looks like rubbish. It's not supposed to look too good. Excuse me. Yeah, it's not supposed to look too nice. It's supposed to look a little bit quirky, I guess. Enough time. Yeah, I've got quite enough decency in trees and stuff. Like, what I'm thinking of doing is planting some more planting some trees aside the treehouse. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some grass blocks. And pop some of those on there, like some of these other things here. Like, make it look like it's part of the treehouse, like, sort of thing. Like, you can sort of see what I mean, like, by this. I've only got limited time to do this, so this is gonna be, yeah, not easy, per se. Because I've only got, like, limited time. I've got 20 minutes overall to, like, do this. So, like, that. Yeah, we could have, like, a few, like, uplifted trees. And the time is officially up. Let me announce that to Reese. Let me do that right this second. Reese, your time is officially over. I repeat, your time is officially over. Well, you've had your 20 minutes. That's time's up. Well, you've run out. So we're going to do a little bit more extended time. You get an extra 5 minutes. That's all you get. An extra 5 minutes for this challenge will start in 3, 2, 1, now. So we get a bit extra time. Let me just mute myself in the chats so you can't hear what I am talking about. Let me do that right now. There we go, all muted. So we get an extra 5 minutes. So we're gonna have 25. That's all it gets. It took a while there for it to blend in. This is actually an interesting idea for this sort of thing, I guess. Like, because it's like leaning behind it, like you can sort of like see. Like, it makes it look like it's actually like inside or part of an oak tree, which like is really kind of cool. Like how I'm wanting to like do the vibe, I guess. So I'm gonna get an oak sapling like that. It makes it look more cooler, I guess, vibe-wise. So I've just gave him some extended time. So we've got a bit of extended time now to build. this little tree house here. It kind of gives it a more effective sort of look. It looks like the tree house is actually a tree house, which is kind of what I'm wanting anyway. So, yeah. I mean, I wasn't fully finished with my affectionate look. It takes ages just to bone meal in some oak trees. It does. It takes ages just to spawn in some oak trees in this game. It's so annoying. So yeah, it's kind of making it look like it's part of like an oak tree-ish sort of view. If you catch my drift a little, let me just bone meal this. So I gave him some extra time. So what I'm going to do is that's not really going to kill it per se. It's just blocking the window view of the game, of the tree even. We're going to add one near the door. We're going to add one over here. And that's basically it. That's all we've got to do now. Is just spruce things up a little effectively. So we're running low on time now. Our time is nearly up. We've just got nearly a minute left to go. I might just add one more tree here, just to make it look kind of cooler, I guess. Just to sort of blend it in with the idea that it's like a massive oak tree-ish sort of treehouse sort of thing. I just like the vibe that this like oak tree-ish sort of thing gives. Like it blends it all in. Like it's actually like a tree house. It's like just one massive tree. Is that going a little bit over the height? No. Let's say, is that going a bit too over? Not quite. But yeah. That won't go too high. Let's put some more out. I think we could do, like, put some, like, I don't know why. It just, like, glitched out there for a second. And, like, stuff. So I can, like, add some little beehives to it. Be like some really cool things, like some bees' nests hidden in like some of the things. And sort of give it a bit of a spruce. I might even spawn some bees in with it, maybe. Could clear my inventory a little here. So yeah, I'm gonna spawn in some bees if I can. So I'm gonna put some spawn bees in like some of the. And time is up. Again, let's tell Reese that his extended time is officially over. Your extended time is officially over. So stop what you're doing. And call it the end. Repeat, the extended time is officially over. Therefore, I cannot build anything else. Race, your time's up. You probably won't hear me because obviously... Well, I'm unmuted now. But our time is officially up. Just adding a bit of magic to it. But hey, so that is officially it. You're building over the time. So we need some flint and steel. Have you put the fire spreads thing on? Right, whenever we're ready, let's burn the wall down. Destroy the wall. Let it burn to a flame. Oh gosh. I probably would have said half an hour. So. Ah! Help! Get some water, quickly. Turn the fire spreads off. It's breaking my treehouse. Put the water down. It's burning my tree. There's still some burning. Oh well. Still bits on fire. There's one bit there. Right. Let's tidy this mess up. I'm not going to say that. 5 seconds to fix it. Oh gosh, there's still bits on fire. Still bits on fire. Oh my days, it's just totally destroyed everything. I'm just gonna... So, what I'm gonna do is just get some oak leaves and just replace them with what was originally there. Our building challenge is officially over, but we've had some difficulties, technical difficulties within our ground, so I've got to... our wall just burnt down my treehouse. By accident, but oh well. It still lives. But it's alright. It'll do. We're kind of going with a bit more of a simple vibe. Yep. It's time for us to vote. of course. So we have a few little trees like dotted around it. It's got like a little bedroomy sort of vibe in there, so you can like have a little sleep in. So sort of like a regular, just like little outdoorsy sort of thing. And to keep with the tree theme, everything was made of oak. And I also spawned in a bee. Just to make it even more affectionate. There you go. Of course. More like a mansion. Okay. Pigeons, sort of thing. That is the tree houses complete. So, who do you think would win this? Not down in the comments. We have to decide for ourselves. I will probably say yours will probably get the point. Yours is bigger. So who would get the point then? Mine's also oak. You get the point. I think you should get the point now. Let's go back to the podiums. Reese is going to place it down. There we go. And I, unfortunately, have absolutely nothing. Sad face. But we'll find out what goes on in the next round, whatever we may be building next. So let's head to our outros. Well, we've already found out who's won the challenge for today. Reese over there has won, but that's all we have time for. Thank you for watching the video. See you again next time after you've subscribed. Bye everyone.